even more pickups. So we just got back from MTAC, the Middle Tennessee Anime Convention here in Middle Tennessee.
Nashville.
Yeah, not something we're typically into, but thankfully a buddy of ours is doing photography there and was able to get us in.
You should link his photography thing.
I can. So yeah, Sydney Shane Vincent Photography. Check him out. And we got to see some of the work he had done, so it looked really cool.
Wonderful.
Yeah. So I mean, with that, I mean, if you're into anime, if you're into cosplay, I mean, it's definitely an event to check out. A buddy of mine went the night before. He actually had a good time.
The cosplay was on point, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's not. I mean, I'd love to get into it. I'm just not that creative, and I'd rather go out and buy. Yeah, I'd rather buy the outfit. And even then, I'm like, I see like $200 outfits. I'm like, that still looks cheap. Mm-hmm. That's just me. But no, we went and checked it out. It was a good little day trip for us to get out of the house. But of course, we bought some shit, as we do. We didn't buy a whole lot at the convention, but we went and got some food and stumbled upon a thrift store that I didn't know existed. Yeah. So why not talk about some of that stuff? So let's get that stuff out of the way first. I'm just going to knock out some games. So recently I bought a bunch of 360 games from a guy at my work. Now I just added some more because that was pretty much all they had for me. Prototype 2, don't know a whole lot about this game. I think I played Prototype 1, but that was years ago if I did. Payday 2, I think I played like a demo of this game. Cool concept.
It's not like that, like a spinoff of that like kids movie Payday, is it?
No. Okay. No, not at all. Saints Row, Gat Out of Hell. Have not played. I don't think I played this one. I played Saints Row 2. Absolutely loved that game, and I remember this specifically. It was when you were house sitting at one point for somebody, and I got like a free download of the game, and I just had a blast with it. The game got even better when I unlocked a purple giant dildo that I could just smack people in the face with on the streets. That game could have sucked. That'd have been the best part of the game. I have never laughed so hard in my life than just walking around with this flopping purple smacking people in the face. Oh, it was a good time.
You're gonna get blocked. I would say demonetized, but you have no monetized.
I don't get monetized for shit. Sleeping Dogs. I was actually kind of excited about this because I bought a 360 from a yard sale a while ago, and I always love when you buy like a console from a yard sale or something like that, and you get home and there's a game in it. Yeah, this was one of those games. So I don't know anything about this game, so hey, at least I got the case for it. And Dead Island, Game of the Year edition. So some new games to play.
Yeah.
Super excited about. You got some cool stuff though.
Yeah, I kind of got most of my stuff from the thrift store. I only got one thing from the convention. So from the thrift store, there was this Ninja Turtles Super Rocksteady and Mighty Bebop VHS. Never seen this before in my life. It is copyrighted 1990. So I was like, okay, maybe it'll be good. Maybe it'll be bad. I don't know. But I've never seen it, so I might do a little watch on it.
No, that show was pretty good. I remember watching that. I don't remember that episode, but I do remember watching that show.
Is it an episode or is it a mini movie?
I think it's an episode.
It's 47 minutes.
Maybe it's like a little, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Same thing. Then I also got this Daffy Duck and Friends. This is copyrighted 1992, so hopefully it's an episode that I've seen before. And I really want to get into getting some of these like older versions of all of these because they've changed so much, and I don't like the new ones. I'm not gonna lie.
For our younger audiences, this is called a VHS.
Yes. And he is Daffy Duck.
Is Daffy Duck even still around? Are Looney Tunes even still around?
Yeah, and they've changed it. It's super PC and really weird.
Oh, I mean, let's be honest, though.
Like, Tom and Jerry are friends.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like...
What was that episode of Tom and Jerry where they committed suicide? Yeah, look that up.
Did they?
Yeah, they sat on a train track and just waited for death. Those are wholesome cartoons back in the day.
And you know what? It gave you good ideas for later.
Whoa!
I'm just kidding.
Talking about me.
Okay.
That's worse than walking around with a purple dildo smacking people in the face.
No, yesterday I was told I was very, very morbid because I talk about death all the time, apparently. Speaking of death, Fight Club.
We can't talk about that movie.
Is that the first rule of this channel?
You don't
talk about Fight Club. So I've obviously seen the movie. I saw it when it first came out. But I had never owned it. And I was really excited when I found it. And I was like, I don't even care if like I find any other film as long as I get Fight Club.
There you
go. So, next thing I got was kind of a unique little guy. And James had no idea what I was talking about. But
I forgot.
Several years ago, he got me a little figure that's from a Tim Burton collection, and I had no idea what it was, and I thought it was so cool. But it's not from any of his movies. So what they did, apparently, is they took some of his original artwork and made collectible figures out of them. And they had this one there. And I thought she was so cute. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my god, that's one of those Tim Burton things.
Yeah, if you can't tell it's Tim Burton, then
for real,
you've never seen a Tim Burton film.
Right. But I thought it was just so neat. And she's got like a little bit of stuff on the back. But I mean, honestly, it's just for me. So I don't really care. So I really like this. And now I have a little set. It's a little boy and a girl. They can date now.
It's in good condition for your, thrift stores.
For real, I really thought it was going to be all kinds of beat the hell up. But no.
Well, I don't think anybody bought that for their child, but I could be wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, could have. The last thing I got was a 1992 Clue game. I've not checked to see if all the pieces are here, but I'm going to check that here in a little bit. If it is, I'm going to get rid of my old Clue game. I'm working on now trying to get all 80s and 90s board games, the versions that I had when I was a kid, and I did have this game. I'm pretty sure it was my dad that had this one. So, I'm really excited.
What was the battleship one that we saw that was like fun for the whole family, and it had the mother and daughter in the background doing dishes?
Doing dishes while the men were playing. It was like no father and son are playing. That's another thing I'd actually like to do.
Was it the 50s or the 60s?
That was the 50s.
Oh my god.
It was from 1954, I think. And honestly, that's all I thought was I officially now want to get only messed up.
No.
Like, I want a whole collection of, like, messed up advertisements.
Yeah, that was bad.
It's starting a new trend for me. I can't wait. But I'm going to get that. Found it. On eBay for $8.
I'm going to save him for last.
Okay.
So, I kind of felt that I may have overpaid for this, but the pricing is kind of all over the place on eBay. And looking it up, I don't think I overpaid as much because there's a lot in here. But I had to get Zelda Ocarina of Time complete in box, the Japanese version. Because for one, I absolutely love the artwork for this. Because I got this from Video Games Monthly. I got the cartridge for it, and I had it on display. It's over there right now. Just because it's so much different. Like, it looks more like Twilight Princess than it does Ocarina of Time. But I was like, man, I really badly want the box for this, and the fact that I just stumbled upon it, and the seller, they had a bunch of like Japanese imports. They had a lot of cool shit, but they were
a little
asking
pricey.
a lot.
Yeah.
But I was a little worried because I looked it up online and I was like, oh, I may have overpaid for this, but there's a lot in here. I'm not going to open it up. But there's like all the additional inserts. It's not just the manual, like different advertisings and all that kind of stuff. So either way, I'm just excited to have come across this in person because the moment I saw it, I was like, I have to get that. So yeah, and unfortunately none of my protective cases fit Japanese N64 games.
Great. Just got to buy more stuff.
Yep.
I only have the one thing. So.
That's fine.
Okay. All right. So we came across this vendor that had nothing but posters. And so I got Nosferatu.
Or Nosferatu, I want to call it.
Nosferatu. Whatever. It's probably Nosferatu or whatever you said. Nosferatu.
These are so hard to display.
It's just so beautiful, and I love the cover art for this. They had like Frankenstein, the Boris Karloff, the Mummy. They had a bunch, and then they had like newer posters. They had anime posters. just
Oh, they had a bunch of stuff, yeah.
a crap ton of posters. But I just really was excited to get something else to kind of like switch out my movies posters in my living room. And I love this movie so much.
The Mummy one was pretty cool. I kind of wanted that, but to be fair, they were priced pretty fairly, and I was like, okay, cool. And then they charged me tax, and I got pissed. Who the hell charges tax at conventions?
Apparently, those guys.
I didn't realize until I got home that everything I bought was themed, and my shirt reflects that.
Yeah.
That
actually is a thing, though. Me and him were talking about it. That pretty much anything game related you found there.
Yeah,
was
it was
Zelda.
kind of Zelda related.
It was all Zelda, and
Because I say like, Zelda's kind of the anime of video games. It just seems like if you go to an anime convention, there's always like someone dressed up as Link. Mm-hmm. You might see Mario from time to time, but it's like there's always a Link somewhere. But I had to absolutely get the Breath of the Wild poster, which is just freaking gorgeous. I love that cover. Mm-hmm. I still haven't beat this game. I probably never will.
I also love that it actually looks like brush strokes, like somebody sat down and created and painted this. I just think that that's so beautiful.
Well, the art style of the game is just gorgeous to begin with. So as soon as I saw it, I was like, I might be leaving with that one. And they had some other ones, like The Last of Us I kind of wanted, but we didn't really go to this convention like with money that we've saved up for a little while. So, I mean, I was like, no, we got some conventions. Well, we got a convention coming up. So
technically we have 2 coming up this year.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah, not coming up soon, but this year.
So the last item, you would think the wife wanted this, but I'm not gonna lie, I wanted it even more. There's very few things in life
I thought it was cute, but then at the same time I was like, where the hell is it gonna go?
Don't care. But this is kind of
gonna go in the living room.
This is more so like what I've been looking for, like at conventions. Is like if I find a game, I'm like I can buy that at a game store here in town. It just doesn't seem worth buying. But this, to me, there's very few things in life I find adorable, and this is one. Bam. That
Bam.
is freaking adorable. Yes.
It is super soft and like really plushy and very cute.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
yeah.
If you played Wind Waker, I mean, you know, you've seen these guys. I can't remember his name. I know it starts with an M. But he's just a cute little guy. I mean, he is. And I don't know. I saw it and I was like, I just kind of have to have that. Because, again, it's something different, unique. And I kind of want to check out some of the other stuff they have because there's actually a website. So, and they had some other cool items, like cool artwork and some other pillows. Like they had the Stitch from Lilo and Stitch and some other stuff. So, yeah, absolutely adorable.
A couple Pokemon.
I might actually sleep with this tonight.
Good, you can stay away from my chicken.
Won't be as bad as the night she came home with me asleep with this.
I hate you.
Here's my plan. I was drunk.
Yeah.
But anyway.
I was just like, okay.
Yeah. But anyway, that's a few things we picked up. Just thought it'd be fun to just do a quick little video. She's got stuff to do. It's Easter, so happy Easter, everybody.
Yay.
This video will not be released on Easter, but
Hope you had a good Easter.
yeah, the day we're filming it, it is Easter. So, but yeah, so more pickups. I'm sure will come soon, some point in time. So, thanks again for watching.
Bye, guys.
See you again soon.